It's kind of beautiful.
Love him so much. Okay, I'm kind of making this video as a video diary of things I've been looking at and being inspired by, things I've been making, just to kind of keep myself accountable and keep track of all the stuff that I've been kind of absorbing. What I started doing recently was keeping like tabs on my like Google Docs and like keeping a Google Doc. And I think like I'm a much more visual person, so I'm gonna try to take videos and like show what I've been doing, and what I've been thinking about lately. So kind of just like all patched together, probably a little bit chaotically, in a chaotic way. I don't know. So the first thing that I did recently was make a stamp. So I started using like my printmaking kit again, and I'm just making these like little tiny stamps. This is like a little iris. So these are like the little stamps and prints that I've been making. And that's been a fun project. I feel like it's a little bit time consuming, but it's really nice to kind of just like zone out and do that. And then I've started to try to do quilting. So I've been using a lot of like different YouTube videos and putting together like certain steps that I like and then test it out. I think the hardest part for me is cutting everything straight and making sure that my squares are like the same size. So my first piece has been like pretty wonky, and it's definitely not straight or even. And then there's like this little gap here. So I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so it's not entirely up to my standards, but I'm trying to be proud of it. My little quilt square. And I have like no idea what I'm gonna do with it. It's really just like a square. So I've just been like laying it on like my bed and stuff. I also wanted to list a few artists that I've been looking into, and see if I can like add a little image of them or their work onto the video, which I have very limited video editing skills, really none. So yeah, we'll see. The first one is Kettner. She does these really incredible, like, I think they're pine or some sort of type of wood, panels, and then I think drummels or does some sort of like carving that's really smooth, like a rotary or like I don't know exactly the word for it, but carves like really detailed little inlays into the wood, and then has like porcelain tiles that she's painted, and fits them in like perfectly. They're really, really beautiful. And that's like a recent project, I think, like a series of hers that she's done. And it's really inspired me to try to like make little frames or something. And so my partner got like some walnut offcuts, and I like so far just have like a plank of walnut that's like smoothed, and yeah, I'm excited to like try to do something with it. I don't know what yet. Then the other artist is Liza Jo Eilers. I don't know if I'm pronouncing their last name right, but Liza, I think, is right. And found them through a gallery that I really like. It's called Good Mother, and they have an Oakland location and a Los Angeles location. I haven't got to go in person, but I'm just like chronically online and like always checking and seeing like what they're doing, and I really like it. So yeah, this artist does like, I think it's paint, and I think there's like a transfer, some sort of like photo transfer. Really, really like their work, and I'll put like the medium up on the screen maybe if I know how to do that, or like put details or something in a description, but I don't want to like misquote what they do, but it's really cool stuff. And yeah, like some of the work, like it just kind of speaks for itself. It's really inspiring work. And then there's another artist, Cato, that I've been really liking, and I think like the airbrush nature has been like of art has been really inspiring lately. And like this kind of gives me that feeling, and not sure what technique they use or what medium they use, but really like the collage texture in all of their pieces. I think my most favorite artist that I've been looking at lately has been Paige Valentine. I think is a Bay Area artist, definitely in San Francisco. But they work primarily in ceramics and make like small lamp figurines. Really cool. I'm not a dog person, and I guess they are, and that's like a lot of the inspiration behind their work, but I really like the pieces that they've been creating. Particularly like their most recent work and body of work has been really inspiring. So I've been taking ceramics classes, gonna be taking a few more, definitely for like the next 2 months, and I hope to find a studio that I like and go more regularly. Yeah, I really like their work. I feel like the glaze, like I think they use soda firing, which I've always loved. Not really something that I can do with like a studio. Usually very particular studios have like soda firing, but a really cool artist and a lot of really cool work. So that's what I've been like looking at, and that's what I've been like inspired by. I've been listening to a lot of Trophy Wife. They released a new album, which is really good. Yeah, I feel like that's kind of it. There's a lot more like art and music and projects that I have in mind, but I don't want to ramble and I don't know how to edit. So if I say a lot and I don't like how this has turned out, then I'm still just gonna upload it. I don't really care. But that's kind of what I've been doing. And trying to get into, like, I thrift a lot and I've been collecting a lot of things, so I haven't been purchasing as many items lately. I've been trying to like reuse and go through things that are around in my closet or in my home already, but I feel like I'm always eyeing a few different things, and I get my fix based on like Pinterest or watching other videos. So I guess that's kind of why I'm making this too, just to see like a better collection of what I've been thinking and doing and absorbing lately. So that's about it, but thank you. Okay, bye.
And I welcome. Hey, all right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Dude, it's gonna spill. I'm gonna tell my guide. Come here. Oh my god. Oh. Paradise. The other thing with the antique stores, they're playing good music.
This is so funny. What the fuck?
He's moving. He's moving with me.